What's good, motherfuckers? Welcome to the 420 special. So, I thought, it's 420 today. It would be fitting to talk about 420 last year. So today I'm gonna be telling a story of what went down on 420 last year. So also after you watch this video, stay tuned. We're doing a fucking double upload today. My homie Brett also recorded a video that's gonna be going out today. It's set to premiere, I think, at 4:15 Central. So that's 5:15 Eastern and fucking 2:15 Pacific. Fuck Mountain Time. I don't think anyone actually fucking lives in Mountain Time. Like who the fuck lives in any of those states? Like I don't think any of those states are actually fucking inhabited. Like if any of my fucking subscribers out here live in fucking Mountain Time, like I never say Mountain Time for the premieres. I only say Pacific, Eastern, and Central Time. Because no one fucking lives in any of the states that use Mountain Time. No one lives in those fucking time zones. If someone speaks out and says that they live there, I will start saying it. But I hold this belief near and dear to my fucking heart that no one fucking lives in those states. No one fucking lives there. So I'm not gonna say the time. It's just a waste of my and your time. So, let's get into this story. So I don't even know where to start. This was a crazy fucking night. So my birthday is in April. It's pretty close to 420. So I decided I'm gonna have kind of like a little kickback, a little party for 420 because it's close to my birthday. So I can just tell my parents, this is my birthday party. I'm gonna have some friends over. We're gonna have some cake. Like I'm a little fucking kid, right? We're gonna have a birthday party. So I invite like maybe 6-8 people over and it was on the night of 419 going into 420, right? So I think it was like a Friday on 419 and then Saturday was a 420, or it might have been 419 was a Saturday and 420 was Sunday. But either way, we didn't have school the next day, so we didn't have school on 420. 420 was on a weekend, so we were chilling. So we were able to like have a sleepover and not have to worry about fucking school, right? So let me try to remember who all was fucking here. So obviously Brett was here, fucking Charles was here. Eric came in for a little bit. What am I gonna call? Oh yeah, he said he wanted to be called Danny. Danny, he's been in a few stories. I don't think he's ever been given a name before. But he was mostly a side character because he had chosen not to indulge in any substances, but he does this story. He is a focal part of this story. He will come into play in this story. So we got Brett, Charles, Danny, Eric. I don't even know if this person needs a name, but I'll just give him a name, because why not? Matt's my neighbor. He's 1 year younger than me, but we've been homies, like, we go way fucking back. I think we were fucking like 4 when we met each other, so we've been homies for a long ass time, even longer, because I've been homies with fucking Brett, Charles, Eric, Danny, all these motherfuckers since kindergarten, right? But, like, I knew this motherfucker even before them. So I think that's everyone, if I recall correctly. If I'm missing someone, I'm gonna be really sad. But I think that's everyone. So it's 5 people, not including myself. So they come over. I'm pretty sure that it was a Friday. So they come over at like 4 or 5 after school. We're just chilling. We were in the basement, my basement, fucking watching Superbad on the big TV. It was lit. It was fucking lit, right? Superbad. Solid movie. It's nothing amazing, but it's a good movie. And we have like 4 carts in fucking Roto, right? We are smacking them shits. We are fucking hitting the fuck out of these shits. And we had like 4 frozen pizzas or some shit. That was basically like our only food. We had a lot of fucking pizza. We had a nice assortment of food. We had snacks probably. We had chips or some shit. We devoured a lot of food this fucking night, let me tell you. So we're chilling. We're kind of deciding like what the move is gonna be. I think at this point it was just Danny, Charles, Brett, Matt, and myself. I think Eric came a little bit later. So we were just chilling. Then we decided to like go outside to like, I don't even know why. We were just chilling in my backyard, right? And then the homie Eric shows up. He comes through to the backyard. We're like, yo, what's up, Eric? We're just chilling out there. So we're all kind of deciding like, yo, what's the move tonight? What are we gonna do? And Eric chimes in. He's like, yo, I know this plug. He's kind of in our area. He could probably come serve us. He's got these fucking fire eddies on him. He says they're 350 mg. So we're like, we're interested. We're like, oh, seems like a fine gentleman that we might want to do some business with. So we're like, yeah, for sure. Hit that man up. Let him know. Let him come through. So Mr. fucking Plugman comes through. Eric picks it up. We get like 4 of these fucking eddies. We're planning to have a fine night. And we put them away. We're saving them for later. Because it's only like maybe 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night. And it's still 4:19. So we want to save these eddies for 4:20. You know, got a special occasion on 4:20. So it's fucking lit, right? We're just chilling. We're still ripping cards. We're chilling in my basement. We're probably fucking playing Xbox or some shit. Just hanging out, you know, waiting for midnight to strike, for it to be 4:20, the official holiday. Cause you can't start. Well, we started early, but we had to save the eddies for 4:20. It'd be like sacrilegious if we had them on 4:19. Like fuck. What is up with that? So Eric had to dip a little bit early, I think. So he like took 1 eddy because we were like, yeah, for sure, bro, you can have that shit. So we have like 3 eddies left for 5 people, but they were 350 mg. So we were perfectly. We didn't need to eat a whole fucking 350 milligram fucking edible, right? So we're just hanging out around the house. I'm trying to remember if anything really happened before we ate the fucking eddies. Oh, the homie Brett. I was like, before all this happened, I hit up everyone. I'm like, yo, anyone trying to bring some alcohol or some shit, just to spice it up a little bit, you know? Because we got the bud, but we can get a little cross-faded, you know, a little twist. So Brett brought like fucking like a 6-pack of beer and then like a little bit of vodka or some shit. So we start drinking a little bit, and I remember this vividly. We had like 2-liter bottles of fucking soda, right? And one was Coke and one was Sprite. And we were planning on saving some of the Sprite to fucking mix with the vodka, right? And I remember we kept fucking sipping that shit, and it kept getting lower, and it got to the point where I was like, all right, ain't nobody drink any more of this fucking Sprite because we need to save this shit to mix with the fucking vodka. Because ain't no one want to drink straight fucking vodka. I don't know why, we're fucking little bitches, but we had to save the Sprite. And then about 5 minutes after that happens, I look over, and fucking Danny is just slamming that shit. And I'm like, yo, Danny, what the fuck? And everyone, it just like starts going in on Danny. We're like, Danny, why the fuck would you do that shit? We're all pissed. We're like, calm the fuck on, Danny. We was gonna mix it with the fucking vodka, you bitch ass motherfucker. So now we need to find a replacement for this Sprite. So I go in to this fridge in my house, right, where we keep all of like the soda and shit, and we have no fucking good soda. The only fucking like thing close to soda that we have is fucking Izzy. If y'all know Izzy's, I don't even count that shit as soda. That shit's fucking weird. It's like, it's not sparkling water, right? But it's not completely soda. It's somewhere in like the gray area between the two. It's not fucking LaCroix, but it's not fucking Sprite. It's somewhere between there. So I like grabbed fucking some like green apple flavor or some shit. I was like, oh, hopefully this mixes well with the fucking vodka. So I grabbed like 2 cans of that shit, fucking dump it in the bottle with the vodka. Because Brett had to like steal this shit from his parents, so he just put it into like this water bottle, right? So we just had like a water bottle full of vodka. So I dump in the fucking Izzy's, and I take a sip. That shit is disgusting. It did not mix well at all. But whatever, we choke it down. Drinking was not the focal point of this night, right? It was 420. So we drink the fucking vodka, we drink the fucking beer. Danny and Matt, I believe, chose not to partake in the drinking. Whatever, I respect their decision. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So, hey, more for the rest of us, right? So it's just me, Brett, and Charles at this point drinking. We don't get super fucking drunk, right? And we're already fucking stoned, so we're already faded. Once you're like super fucking intoxicated, it goes to a point where you can't really tell much of a difference. So that happened around like 11:30 maybe. So we're still waiting a little bit. We're waiting for 420 to come. And once it gets there, once it's midnight, we get lit. We're like, hey, it's 420, baby. It's a celebration. We're feeling great. So I whip out the Eddies. I'm like, yo, let's slice this shit up. Let's divide these fucking Eddies. Divide and conquer, am I right? So we fucking I think I took like 3/4. Brett probably took 3/4 of one. And Charles probably took 3/4 of one. And then Matt fucking, he has zero tolerance, and he also probably weighs like 110, 120. Or at this point, he weighed 110 or 120. So we were very cautious with the amount of fucking edibles that we wanted to give this man. We didn't want him to fucking like pass the fuck out or anything. We wanted him to be chilling. So we gave him like maybe 1/4 or like 1/6 of this fucking edible. But believe me, this man still got fucking faded off of that shit. So it's just us four. Danny still chooses not to partake. He had never done fucking weed to this point, right? So we were respecting his decision. We weren't forcing nothing on him, right? We were chilling. So we're sitting around in my basement waiting for the Eddies to kick in. We're probably watching another movie or something at this point, right? And around like 1:30 or 2, I think, we're just chilling. The Eddies are starting to kick in. We're still fucking faded. We're still ripping carts and shit the whole night. The whole night we were ripping carts throughout this whole thing, right? And then out of nowhere, the homie fucking Danny, he's like, hey, can I get one of those Eddies? And we all just kind of do like a double take. We're like, wait, what? Danny wants to fucking eat a fucking edible? Yeah, this is fucking lit. Because the thing that makes fucking like a group of homies the most hyped is if there's like one dude who doesn't fucking smoke or anything, and on the rare occasions when he does agree to smoke, it's like a fucking celebration. It's like, hey, fucking Danny's smoking with us. Let's fucking go. It's I don't know why, but it was a splendid time. So I give him like a 1/4 or 1/6, like the same amount that I gave to Matt, I gave to Danny, because Danny had never fucking done weed before, right? So we didn't want him to get fucking like annihilated his first time, right? And also he has no fucking tolerance, so he's still probably gonna get really fucking high off of this small piece of this fucking edible. Because remember, these were fucking 350 milligram edibles. Those are strong ass edibles, bro. So after Danny eats this shit, we're still chilling in the basement. Nothing much has really happened. And I get the idea. I'm like, yo, we should go on top of the fucking church. So there's a church next to my house, right? Or like a few blocks away. And there's a way where you can like climb this one fence and then jump over onto the roof. So you can literally be on like the fucking roof of the church. And it's sick as fuck. It's fucking cool as fuck to go up there. So I'm like, yo, that would be awesome as fuck. We're stoned as fuck. Let's go fucking sneak out of the house and do that. So in my basement, there's those windows that are like underground, right? But there's like a little hole where you can like, yeah, I'm fucking doing a terrible job of explaining this. There's kind of like a well, like a window well, where you so you can still like get out and jump up. So we open up the windows, everyone fucking rushes out. They're like, yo, this is fucking crazy. We're sneaking out of the house at 3 in the fucking morning. So we head out, all 5 of us. We're all fucking so fucking stoned. And me, Brett, and Charles, to remind you, we're fucking crossfaded as well. So we're feeling very nice. We're feeling great at this point, right? So we head over to the church. We get on top of the roof. We're just chilling. We take a few pictures for the Instagram. They were fucking terrible quality because it was dark as fuck out, right? And we had to use the flash and shit, and the pictures just came out fucking terribly. I don't know why, but we were just chilling on top of the roof for like not even that long, like 45 minutes, half hour. So we head back. We're like, yo, hope my fucking parents didn't come down. So we're like sussing out when we get back. I like look in the window. I'm like, okay, I don't think anyone's downstairs. I think the coast is clear. We all head back in. We're lit. Once we get back in, we're like, yo, let's fucking go. We made it back. We didn't get caught. We're fucking hyped. And so we get back. It's probably like 3:30, 4 a.m. So we're waiting for like 4:20 a.m. At 4:20 a.m., me and the homie Charles, we were gonna have like a hit off on the cart. We were gonna see who could take the longest rip from the cart. At once the clock hit 4:20 a.m. So we're chilling in the basement. We're still ripping carts. We were ripping carts all night. We probably collectively took like 150 cart rips, like 30 each this night, and that might be underselling it. Like we ripped these fucking carts. We went through these shits fast. So at 4:20, me and Charles, I don't know why it was just me and Charles. We could have had like a whole fucking tournament thing with the fucking hit off. But we decided just to fucking, me and Charles, we're gonna see who can take the longest rip from the cart. And I don't remember what the time was. I think it was like over 15 seconds. And I won. Charles, he made a valiant effort, but he just couldn't get to me. He could not defeat me. It was also a little bit unfair because I'm pretty fucking sure the homie Charles has asthma. This is probably fucking not good. That's probably fucking dangerous. We're fucking just ripping a car for 13 seconds straight, just with fucking asthma. That's probably not the best combination, but you know. Yeah, I beat a man who has asthma. I beat him in the smoking competition. Come at me, motherfucker. So we're just having a great fucking time. We all post on the Instagram. We're like, hey, it's 4:20, baby. It's lit. We're having a great time, and we don't go to bed until like 5 a.m. Oh, and another main thing that happened was that we discovered y'all remember that meme of the monkey, and you just like stinky poop. That monkey, where that meme became popular again in like September, but it became like a normie meme in September. Back when we discovered this meme in April of 2019, and it became big with the normies in September. So don't think that we're like normies or anything. God, I would never. If someone said that I was a normie, if the term normie was associated with my name, I would probably have to end it. I'm just being honest. So we were fucking bawling our eyes out at this shit. We thought this was the funniest fucking shit. Just the monkey saying stinky poop. We thought it was the funniest fucking shit. We sat there for a good half hour just literally like sending each other the post on Instagram. And we're like, bro, this is the funniest fucking shit ever. We were just like crying, laughing. And that's what we did for basically the hour before we went to bed. We didn't go to bed until like 5 in the fucking morning. Then we got up at like 8 the next day. Well, not the next day, the same day. We got up like 3 hours later. Everyone kind of had to go home. I don't know why they had to go home so early, but everyone leaves. And I feel I'm still like fucking out of it. I'm like, fuck. I didn't realize that I was still high. I thought I just was like really tired or something. But I realized that I took like fucking probably 300 milligram edible, right? And edibles take a lot longer to fucking wear off than if you just smoke, right? So I was probably still fucking faded from this edible. So I was like, God damn, why do I feel so fucked? I thought I was just tired, but no, I was still fucking high off the edible. And throughout 420, I was just ripping my cart basically. Nothing much really happened during the actual day of 420, but the night before was fucking legendary. That shit was amazing. So, I mean, that's about it. Have a great 420, y'all. Stay high or don't stay high, whatever, man. It's a personal choice, but it should be legal. It should be, if you're a fucking adult, you can choose what the fuck you want to do with your goddamn fucking money and your own fucking body. You don't have to fucking. It's bullshit. It's whatever, man. Well, have a good day, everyone. Smoke weed every day. 420, blaze it. Snoop Dogg swag.